Agricultural science will help countries adjust to healthier methods of food production. Scientists are developing new high-yield varieties of crops that require fewer fertilizers or pesticides. Such crops reduce the need for using costly chemicals and trade. The challenges of feeding the hungry cannot be met unless the world's land and water are safeguarded. Agricultural practices in developed and developing countries have led to a severe loss of valuable topsoil, water, and other resources. Many countries need better programs for replanting forests. Overpopulation has pushed a growing number of farmers onto lands too fragile to sustain cultivation. Demand for food has led to increased irrigation worldwide. In some areas, irrigation has caused water tables to drop, rivers to run dry, and wells to go empty. Agricultural chemicals that increase production often contaminate soil and groundwater and disrupt food chains. Agriculture does not have to harm the environment. By protecting the land, water, and air, and by sharing knowledge and resources, people may yet find solutions for the problem of world hunger. Lightning is an electrical discharge caused by imbalances between storm clouds and the ground, or within the clouds themselves. Most lightning occurs within the clouds. Sheet lightning describes a distant bolt that lights up an entire cloud base. Other visible bolts may appear as bead, ribbon, or rocket lightning. During a storm, colliding particles of rain, ice, or snow inside storm clouds increase the imbalance between storm clouds and the ground, and often negatively charge the lower reaches of storm clouds. Objects on the ground, like steeples, trees, and the earth itself, become positively charged, creating an imbalance that nature seeks to remedy by passing current between the two charges. Lightning is extremely hot. A flash can heat the air around it to temperatures 5 times hotter than the sun's surface. This heat causes surrounding air to rapidly expand and vibrate, which creates the pealing thunder we hear a short time after seeing a lightning flash.
Socialism and capitalism are the two main economic systems used in developed countries today. The main difference between capitalism and socialism is the extent to which the government controls the economy. Socialism is an economic and political system under which the means of production are publicly owned. Production and consumer prices are controlled by the government to best meet the needs of the people. Capitalism is an economic system under which the means of production are privately owned. Production and consumer prices are based on a free market system of supply and demand. Socialism is most often criticized for its provision of social services programs requiring high taxes that may decelerate economic growth. Capitalism is most often criticized for its tendency to allow income inequality and stratification of socioeconomic classes. Socialist governments strive to eliminate economic inequality by tightly controlling businesses and distributing wealth through programs that benefit the poor, such as free education and health care. Capitalism, on the other hand, holds that private enterprise utilizes economic resources more efficiently than the government and that society benefits when the distribution of wealth is determined by a freely operating market. The United States is generally considered to be a capitalist country, while many Western European countries are considered socialist democracies. In reality, however, most developed countries like U.S. employ a mixture of socialist and capitalist programs. Robotic interventions are being introduced and well accepted as a smarter tool in healthcare. The advantage of robotic precision and fatigueless performance has been widely utilized in various medical procedures, not only increasing accuracy but also reducing time and error. Master-slave systems continue benefit the advantages of physical separation with enhanced task delivery using well-designed user interfaces. With advancements in medical imaging, image-guided robotic interventions have been urged in diagnosis and focal therapy of many diseases. The ability to interactively adjust manipulation of robotic interventions has been an important consideration for patient safety. Various highly articulated robotic manipulators have been challenging hard-to-reach areas of human body. Soft robotic technologies can be particularly beneficial for soft tissue or human movement-related tasks due to the nature of compliance. The task-oriented design and control of soft robotic interventions are rapidly growing with enabling technologies, especially in composite materials.
For many first-year students, the university may be their first experience living away from home for an extended period. It is a definite break from home. You have to fend, cook and clean for yourself, basically look after yourself without your parents. But they are only just a phone call away, and it is really good to have some quality time without them. The first few weeks can be a lonely period. There may be concerns about forming the friendship. When new students look around, it may seem that everyone else is self-confident and socially successful. The reality is that everyone has the same concerns. Increased personal freedom can feel both wonderful and frightening. Students can come and go as they choose with no one to hassle them. The strange environment with new kinds of procedures and new people can create the sense of being on an emotional roller coaster. This is normal and to be expected. You meet so many more people in the halls than if you stayed at home. The main points about living away from home are no parents. You don't have to tell them where you're going, who you're going with, what time you'll be coming, why you're going, etc. etc. You learn various social skills you have to get along with your roommates. Negotiating respect of personal property, personal space, sleep, and relaxation needs, can be a complex task. The complexity increases when roommates are of different backgrounds with very different values. It is unrealistic to expect that roommates will be the best friends. Meaningful, new relationships should not be expected to develop overnight. It took a great deal of time to develop intimacy in university friendship as same as high school friendship.